Bye. Chuck in Detroit. Thank you for thank you for
Definitely.
calling. What's up, man?
Yeah. Yeah, you miss me, don't you?
I don't remember you. I vaguely remember.
Yeah,
Are
shit.
you Dr.
Yeah.
Detroit?
You know it. I thought you ain't remember me.
I do remember you now. Are you old or are
Mm.
you my age?
Man, I'm whatever you want me to be, bro.
Are you in your
Whatever you
40s or
want me to be.
50s or 60s or 70s or 30s or
I'm
20s?
I'm in my 30s.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
It's good to hear from you,
All right.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm sure, man, because you need them ratings up. See, when I come, them ratings go up. So, yeah, I'm sure you miss me.
Right.
But I got a question for you.
Yeah.
I always wanted to ask a racist. I do it really. I always wanted to ask a racist.
Ask yourself.
Can I call you a low life?
Yes.
Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, a racist low life
All right.
like yourself. I always wanted to ask you, what's your hate towards black people? When did it start and how did it start? I know it's towards the black man, but I want to know how it started. But go ahead.
It's more towards the black woman. The black women are just ridiculous. But
Well,
if you want to
if
you want to call Justin Pearson a black man, I would call him more of a kind of a woman.
In
general, when I started seeing, well, I don't hate them, but when I realized that they're actually even worse than the Mexicans. I used to think the Mexicans were as violent and thieving and lying and quick to cry racism as blacks, but oh no, the blacks put them to shame in terms of their false accusations of racism and everything. They're just ridiculous off the deep end. Don't you notice that?
Is that really your reason?
Yeah, I mean, that's true, isn't it?
Now, wait a minute. Are you strong enough to tell another white person that with them believing you? You expect them to believe that?
Well, I mean, they can either see it for themselves or they don't know black people yet.
Okay, well, all I'm trying to say, you expect white people to believe that. If I told another black person...
No, I mean, they know that already.
Okay, now wait a minute, Hake. If I told another black person that all the white people are this way, me as a black man, I wouldn't expect all black people to believe that.
Right. No, nobody never believes that.
Right, you jumping on that because I said that. See how easy you are? But I'm saying that to say, in my question to you, you expect white people to believe that what you just said? That's as good as you can come for an answer.
Well,
you can't do no better.
What else? What's your imagined reason for my supposedly hating black people, black men?
I like that. Now that's a good question. Hey, that's a great question. Now we get somewhere. You know what my belief is?
You're so aggressive and scary. Yeah, what is your belief? You come off as like ready for just popping off in a way. It makes me nervous.
Oh no, I mean,
did I bang you or something? Or did you just? I forget what happened with us.
Hey.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous. There's no need to be nervous.
Well, you say that and you go.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out the bottom of racism. I want to figure out why white people, I know they all don't, but people like you.
Right.
I'm just trying to figure out where the hate come from. You know, I as a man, I don't hate anyone.
Right.
So I just wonder how someone could use their spare time to hate me for being black.
Hey, this is not my spare time. I'm working.
I said my spare time.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just in general, when you at home, white folks at home, black people are doing this. I hate blacks. Why are they doing that? Why are they wasting their time doing that? What's the bottom line? Help me out, hey. It's a question.
I think the blacks are doing that because they are passionate.
Not the blacks.
Oh.
I'm asking you
why I'm doing that?
What's the deal? Not quote unquote you, yeah. Oh, you and white people like you, yes. There you go, yes.
Because it's remarkable. Don't you think black people are remarkable?
I think we are the best people on the earth, yes. If that's what you mean by remarkable, yes.
Well, that's not exactly what I mean by remarkable.
Tell me what you mean.
I do find Clarence Thomas to be a remarkable man, but in terms of like the good guys, he's one of the good guys. He's one of the good ones.
What am I? What am I? What would you label me?
I don't know. I think that you are hateful, despite you claiming that you don't hate any man.
I'm saying, so your vibe you get from me, what am I? I'm a hater.
I get a vibe of a passionate hater man. Right?
You know, you are right, but you threw the hate in there. That's what made me laugh. But you really don't mean that.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
You come off as scary. You come off with there is like a hateful edge that's ready to just, I don't know.
Now, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Did I get, now I got a question there.
Yeah.
Did I get a hateful edge, intimidating edge from being here in America under your rulership, ownership for 400 years? Is that where my aggression comes from?
No, I don't think so.
Where it come from? They're not scared of me in Africa.
It comes from your scary.
It's just the white people.
Maybe it comes from your scary mother or something, but or your scary surroundings, and you turn scary too.
Well, what about the
your
trailer
scary
park,
fellow black people? Did you hang around trailer park white people and you got your scariness from them?
I do. I do.
Are they scary?
I hang around. Some of them are. Not all. I love them though, but no.
When I say scary, I mean like intimidating. They're ready to fight. They're ready to fight, and that's where you got it? You picked it up from the whites?
Listen, you flipping it on me. I'm trying to get to the bottom line of why white people hate black people. And you didn't flip this on me.
Well, I mean, white people are more like, their hate of white people is more like a fear / reaction to how crazy you guys are. You know what I mean?
Why I'm crazy? Why? Hey, listen.
Because you're so quick to call me racist. I'm like the least racist person you've ever met besides Trump.
No, you said, I just asked.
Yeah.
We've talked in the past, so I know you have racist views.
Well,
so there's no need to try not to be that.
Truthful views.
You told me you use.
Because racism, if you want to call it racism, it's either true or false. It's either disrespectful or else it's constructive criticism. How about constructive criticism for the blacks?
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
Well, how about this? Me and a white person want to work for you. Hey, who you gonna hire?
The white person, you're scary.
Why you gonna do that?
You scare me.
What did I do? What did I do?
It's not what you did. It's just the attitude that you present. You have this spirit that's just seeping through you. That's like demonic. And a white person has the demon too, but the white person knows how to contain it, and we know how to at least contain the demons at least while we're at work.
Did that white person in San Antonio, Texas, that killed them kids in that elementary school, was he contained?
No.
Was the young white person that got the gun? His parents got him the gun up there in Michigan. That did that shooting, was he contained?
Per capita, the whites are more contained. How about per capita?
Was Timothy McVeigh? Was he contained?
Do you know what per capita means? I hate to bring this up. Not really. I don't hate to bring it. Per capita, they're more contained.
You would lose then, hey.
Right. I would not want to be working with Timothy McVeigh if Timothy McVeigh is going to flip out on me and go Timothy McVeigh on me. Rest in peace.
So why would you hire him before me?
Because he would fool me better as like a more civilized person.
Okay, right. So your judgment is bad.
Well, I don't know. This is an imaginary scenario.
You just said he would fool me better, which means your judgment is bad. Correct?
Well, yes.
Okay, so is it
But
safe
wouldn't
to
a black
say,
person fool you quicker than a white person would?
Oh, absolutely not. So no. So is it safe to say that your judgment for black people is?
But I've never hired Timothy McVeigh.
Okay, well, this still goes back to my question.
But every human being is trying to fool other human beings about how evil they are.
All I want,
yeah,
not really.
Okay.
Not really.
All right.
Did the slave master hide his hate for those black people he hung? Did he hide it? Did he hide it?
Until he had to hang them.
Did he hide his hate when he whipped them?
When he whipped them, maybe he might have contained himself. He might have been, let me not be overboard with this. Even though I'm really feeling like going overboard. Let me hold back a little because I want these guys to be functional when I need them to work again. Some of them, I'm sure, went way overboard and they didn't hide their hatred. It was unmasked.
Hey, what's really your hate? You still haven't told me what your hate is for black people.
But I don't hate them. I don't really hate anybody.
Okay. What did your friends, the ones that tell your friends that say, I hate black, ooh, I hate them, ooh, go back to Africa.
Whoa.
What's their reason for having that hate?
Oh, because they grew up around you guys. Not you, but they grew up around black people in LA. You're talking about my Asian friends and my Mexican friends who grew up around blacks in LA?
White people.
Oh, no. I mean, I got my white friends love black people too much.
So,
because they don't have to deal with them.
What's that? Why you have the views you have?
What view? Oh, my views?
Yes.
Because I've talked with you guys for the past 12 years, being a producer for JLP and a host for my show for the past several years.
Your answers, I think, I can't really take you serious right now.
And then in the media, you know who I can't take seriously? Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson.
Wow.
These people are jokes. Nobody takes them seriously, I thought. And then I find out that black people actually listen to them and think that they're serious people. That's crazy.
We do. Well, you know how you said Clarence Thomas was a good one?
Yeah.
What do you think of Malcolm X?
I'm indifferent on him.
Right. What about Ferris Lewis?
Louis Farrakhan?
Yes.
You know, I have a little bit of respect for him, but he's angry. It's not good. He has your spirit.
Why are we angry? Why we're angry and you the one blowing up? You the one causing the war, white man.
Hey, I didn't say that white people are not angry.
White man, you the one in control of the nuclear bombs. You are.
That's right. Pushing that button.
And you say I'm the one to fear, but you're the one close to the button.
Hey. But bombs, they don't happen that much. But violent crime happens a lot. And black aggressiveness.
Listen, let me tell you something, hey.
You know that black people get aggressive? Like every day there's some black who gets aggressive. Shout out.
Listen, we're born aggressive. We dance aggressive, walk, talk.
Right.
That's why the world love us and copy. Listen, and that's why they copy us. So I understand that scare you white people.
Are you fat or fit?
I'm fit.
Are you above or below 6 feet? Are you 6 foot above 6 foot?
I'm 5'9". I'm 5'9".
Is that why you're so like barky? You're barking so much because you're like not as tall as.
I'm barking. Now, see how you put a bad image of me out here?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm holding a good conversation with you, but you telling the white people, you want the white people to cross the street when they see me.
Well, can you blame us?
I've done nothing for you to cross the street when you see me. I've said
you
nothing.
Personally have not, but other people have who are black too.
You said I'm barking. You're trying to get a description of me.
I know, but I'm picturing like you know how a chihuahua, like the smaller dogs bark way too much. And
what part of me is barking? I'm asking you.
All right. Let's drop the barking thing.
Yeah, let's do that. But you couldn't answer, and I knew you couldn't.
Which one?
You can't answer why
I've answered every question.
Black folks. Man, are those good answers?
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with those answers?
Yeah, I mean, they're the truth. I'm speaking honestly.
Would you go in front of a black scholar and answer those questions like you just did on television?
Yeah, I think that they would either see that where I'm coming from, you know what, you're kind of right about that, Hake, actually. Or they'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about, because you know, you're swimming in a black world. You don't realize the properties of this black world that are so foreign to somebody who's from a white, Asian, Hispanic area world. And
Listen.
I noticed things about Hispanics and Asians and blacks, and the blacks are remarkable, meaning it's something that I like to remark about, good or bad.
Well, listen, hey, listen.
Yeah.
Let me say this to you, man. Let me tell you something.
Yep.
You are given. See, that's the reason police, when they pull us over, they come off so disrespectful.
Oh.
That's the reason. Just listen to me.
Okay.
That's the reason Karens come out and they just tell lies on black people.
Hey,
watch
watch
I'm calling
that.
the police.
That's a disrespectful racist. That's a racist word.
Hold on. Yeah, but it applies. White.
So you admit that that's an anti-white word. The K word.
Yes, I will. Yes, it is. It applies to some white women, racist white women. But I'm saying this is see how you putting the image of me out here?
Right.
That would make a Karen come at me a certain way because of what you just said.
But I'm just describing how you're coming off in my perception.
I got you. So that means if you saw me walking towards you, you would tell your white friends with you, cross the street, something about this guy.
Maybe. But I mean, you're putting an image of me as this racist lowlife.
No, I'm asking you.
Racist.
These are all questions, hey.
No, I know, but you
about you.
You started off describing me as racist, right?
Didn't I ask you? I said, can I call you?
Yeah, you can.
I asked for permission.
Yeah. But it's a free country.
I know that, but I'm a respectful black man. See how I'm getting you caught up. But
it's respectful, but it's like a passive aggressive, borderline full blown aggressive.
Why? Are these? You know what I noticed?
Well, you admitted to the anger, and you seemed to point it on the.
I did not admit to the anger. I did not admit to the anger.
Oh, okay.
I'll say that.
Okay, sorry. You didn't admit to the anger, but when I brought up anger, you said something about 400 years to like justify it or something like that.
Right. Yeah. Right. I do recall that. Yes, yeah. I do recall that. Yeah. So, and you didn't have nothing to say about that. You didn't have a comeback.
No, I did. I said it's from your mother. Your scary, oppressive mother. 400 years of your mother. That's where or not 400, but you know.
So
in your 30s, your mother and the people around you. That's where the anger came from and the attitude. It's not from the slavery and the whites.
Where it's from then?
From your surroundings, how you guys treat each other, and your parents.
So what about?
People get traumatized by their parents, not from history.
Okay, well, what about Will Smith's kids? They're not a product of their environment. So what about them? Since you keep saying environment, what about them who grew up in better than you, more privileged than you are?
I know.
What about them then?
They're lost because Jada is running the show. Jada Pinkett Smith.
All right, man.
Right?
You don't want to end. I thought you wanted to really talk.
Is Jada running the show? Is Jada running the show or is Will running the show?
I don't know either one of them, so I ain't gonna say. If you know them,
from what I view in the media, you're right. I don't know what happens behind closed doors, but but him going up and slapping a beautiful Chris Rock for making a little joke about G.I. Jane, that was uncalled for. That's called simping, I say.
Well, hey, let me ask you this.
That's black on black crime.
I knew you was about to say that. That's why I laughed. I said, but I'm not gonna give him no fuel to add to his fire. I said I'm gonna leave that alone.
Do you support beautiful Chris Rock's right to joke without being slapped for it?
Hey man, listen.
Yes or no?
Should nobody get slapped for telling jokes? I love George Carlile. I used to love him. I didn't want to get slapped. And he's white.
Nice.
Yes. I don't want
he's
him
dead now.
Hey, listen, he's dead. He was a conscious white man.
Like
Would
me.
you agree with that?
Yeah, like me.
No, you don't have a conscience. But listen.
Oh, well, I mean, George Carlin, wasn't he atheist?
I don't know if he was or not, but he had great views that I agreed with.
Yeah, he had
let me ask you this.
Interesting takes. Yeah.
Let me ask you this.
And then I got to wrap up.
I'm about to say, because, I'm ready to wrap up, too. I had to pull over to talk to you.
Thank you, man.
Listen, do you think Trump and what's the vice president name?
J.D.
something Vance,
J.D.
right?
Vance, yeah.
Okay. Do you think they bullied when they had the president of Ukraine? Do you think they bullied him when they had him at the White House when they was getting down on him?
No, they just double teamed him.
Okay,
Yeah, Trump
that.
is not a bully. Trump is not a bully. J.D. Vance was kind of like scoring some cheap shots. Did you ever say thank you? Whatever, J.D. You trying to say something? Shout out. But in terms of those men, I think Trump is number one. Zelensky is number two, and J.D. at the bottom.
You think Trump is number one in what?
In terms of being a real man of authority.
Man, oh my God, man!
You don't think so,
it, man? Did
you ever used to like him in the 80s, 90s, or in the 90s, early 2000s?
No, I never followed Trump. I always knew who he was, but I never really followed him to dislike or like him.
Okay, yeah, same
but
here.
But I know I hate him as a president, though.
All right. Well, I got to run, Chuck. It's good talking with you.
All right, one more question. When is White History Month? I want to drop some knowledge when that come around.
In beautiful July.
I'll see you in July, my friend.
Sounds good. Take care.
All right, later.
Bye. See, I get along with Black.